Something happened in 2017 that changed my life. I did not know what to do, but I wanted to do something. So I ended up doing everything. So my first job when I was in Nepal was literally smuggling books from India, coming back to Nepal and then selling the books in Nepal. That's how I started. I literally called the CEO of the television like, hey, my name is Vaibhav, I'm 15. Can I run a TV show in your television? And he's like, yeah, come to see me, because he was just being nice because I was 15. So the next day I go to his office, I have this proposal I make which has 29 font size because I have no idea how these things work. So that's how I started learning about video, editing, technicals. I was the youngest TV presenter in all of South Asia at one point of time. I realized I understood how videos work for speakers. So that's how this company came into existence. Before this, I had a thriving speaking training business. We used to organize the largest student conferences. Because I want to be known as the guy who does videos for speakers, Because once you have a specialization on something, people recognize you that you're best at it, and that's how you create a brand for yourself as well, If I'm the random video guy, he does everything, so he's good at nothing possibly, there are exceptions. But it's easier to create a brand when your whole USP is specialization, And of course, it takes a lot to specialize. They stand on authenticity. What are they doing that is unique? What is that one-liner that they have that sets them apart? There is throw a rock and you'll find another leadership speaker. Throw a rock and you'll find another mental health speaker. No, you have to have a unique specialization in the word. When I go to a shop and I want to eat, there are a lot of different things, and I want to eat a candy, do I want to eat that candy, or am provoked to eat that candy because I have been advertised about it so many freaking times? I don't own my choices, For me, freedom means being able to own my choices and do what I want from within, I think that's something a lot of young people aspire to have. The first thing I would suggest is, again, for me and for everyone else, is talk to strangers. And that's a very generic advice. But talk to people who are strangers. What I mean by that is when you go to that cafe and you have that random person sitting and they look interesting, go and talk to them about life. If you are going out there, because before I did all of this speaking, remember, before this business, I was a random guy who has talked to 5,000 strangers in the street and just talked to them about life and happiness. If there's a dream that you have, you want to chase, and you make a try, what's the worst that can happen? What's the worst that can happen? And that's been a guiding principle for me, at least, and how it has actualized for me in my life.
Wonderful.